Check the talk. Check the talk. Check the talk. Yeah. Are we live chat? Are we live chat? We live chat? Chat.
Chat.
I think we're on. I think we're on. Are we on chat? Are we on? Are we on? Are we on chat? Are we on? Are we on? Are we on chat? Are we on? Are we on?
Mm. Not on TikTok though.
TikTok. Work.
No.
Alright, let me fix the chat. Let me fix the chat. Okay. Now we just need a TikTok. TikTok.
TikTok, TikTok. I'm in line on TikTok.
Are we? Are we? Are we?
We got Torrent Studio again.
Are we live on?
We might need Torrent Studio again.
Why? 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 Says
It
it's working.
should be on.
We're just gonna go to this screen in case.
Case of a leak, guys. Leak.
In case. Okay. Well, if phone figures that out,
Huh?
we're gonna have a little chat, guys. Um.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Right. Mhm. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
It's not on the. It's not. It's not on the phone. Wouldn't it just be on the phone? Wouldn't it just be on the phone, bruh? Wouldn't it be on the phone, bruh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Come on, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Everything but.
Everything but going live.
What are all these?
It says on. Was on.
Was. What you mean was? Guys, we're actually on. No. Guys, we're still trying to set up. Still don't work. Alright. Lagging now. It's lagging now. It's lagging now.
We gotta leave studio on the whole time.
Usually, I think I just gotta cook this.
Right, so we end it again and then turn on. Okay.
Is it working, chat?
Okay. Nar. What the frick?
Who is this?
That's one from ATK. ATK stream.
No, it's not.
That's ATK stream.
No, it's not.
Definitely.
Because we're on this account. Why would it be that?
Okay. Right.
Is it on yet or no?
No.
No. Chat, are we good?
Yeah, we're not good.
Chat. Chat, are we good, bro?
Chat.
Chat, are we good, bro?
We good, bro. I need disconnected and connected again. Like delete
Chop. What's going on, Chop?
it. Wanna hide it. Hide it. I don't know if you're supposed to click that or not.
At least we know Kick's working.
I always got the bots here to remind us.
Are we good?
Good. Hell no.
This is why I don't mess with
Technology.
this bull.
Technology.
Guys, why is it not working, guys? Shot. Why is it not working, shot? Why you not working, shot?
Yeah, man.
It's working? It's working? No. You sure it's not working?
No.
Why is no work? Why is no work? Escobar. No. Because I've lost the plot.
Dog lost. Stream star aboard. Not an abortion for stream.
Alright, we're skipping TikTok, bro. We're skipping it, bro. We're skipping
Bro,
it.
next.
Skipping it. We don't got time for you ticky talkies. Alright, we're jumping into the segment.
Let's get right into the news. And so today we'll be reacting to the Reacher beating up his neighbor.
No. First off, okay. First off, we are going into the square up.
Spread out.
All right, let's see. Let's start off with a good clip, guys.
Okay. None of it.
Uh-huh.
Or I'm gonna square up.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Square up against a little kid.
Oh, she knows.
We'll square up.
Okay.
At least she
Wait,
knows how to
what?
square up.
Wait, what? Square up what?
Square up.
What is that?
Square up.
What does that mean?
Just square
How
up.
does she know what squaring up means?
Oh.
Okay.
How?
Then. Square up.
Our kids cooked.
Square up.
Look how confused she looks right now.
Does no one say square up anymore?
Why are they actually getting in a fetal position?
Square up.
What do you mean?
Square up.
It's a fire.
Whatever you think it means. Square up.
Bro.
Doing, man.
Bruh.
Damn.
Let me go.
Y'all definitely getting your asses whooped, bro.
Show me, let me go.
Square up.
Well, like that.
No, too late.
Okay, she knows how.
Square
Yeah,
up.
okay, at least she
Square
knows.
up means. Tell me square up.
Square up.
What's up, fool? What's up? What's up? Huh? What's up? Ta, ta, ta.
Yeah, he's not moving anywhere with all that weight. Okay. Okay.
Can you do me a favor?
Okay, you're asking a toddler.
Right?
Square up.
A toddler is not gonna know how to square up.
Square up. Mm-hmm. Can you square up?
Like
She's
square,
squaring up.
square up. Oh,
Square up, girl.
square up, square
Okay.
up, girl. Dude, we need some like guys to react to
Square,
this.
square up with your sister. Right?
This is
up with
this
each
is
other
guy
right now.
lingo. I feel like.
Square up.
Okay, she knows.
Okay, she grew up in the hood. Grew up in the hood.
All right. Okay,
Okay.
she's just following.
Square
Okay.
up.
No, they know.
Can
They
you
know.
Square up. Show me how you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's cooked.
He's a little menacing.
Oh,
He's a little
I don't
menacing.
know if he's gonna get anyone with that.
Zalo, come back. Hey, come back. Come back. Zalo.
He's squaring up, bro.
Yeah, he's just gone. Bro just left.
Told the
But
kids
that's
to
what's up.
square up.
Okay.
Okay. Well. Well.
I see.
Yo,
I see a pattern here.
We gotta see if there's like, we gotta see if there's any,
We need to see an Asian kid that knows
yeah,
that
any
shit.
Asian kids. Oh my god, North. Well, GG's if that check.
Real tea and more. Square up.
Square up, square
Square
up.
What up, guys?
Get up and square up. Boy, get up. Square up.
That's suburban living.
Mm-hmm.
They living up in the suburban
Square
life.
up.
Yeah, yep.
They living that suburban life. They don't know how to square
Square
up.
You gotta be living in the city to know this.
No, you gotta be living
Square
the
up.
hood, not the
Nah,
city.
the city.
Actually, the city do got
You
a lot
tell
of
me. Go ahead.
homeless.
Square up. Square up more.
If the hood ain't teaching you, the homeless will.
You know, that's a luxury to have though, that your kids don't know how to square up. That's actually a good thing,
Mm-hmm.
low key.
Lyric. Square up. Square up.
Huh?
Square up. Square up.
Bro, just let her have fun with her dad, bro.
Just try. What do you think it is? Oh, yeah.
That's not squaring up. That's not squaring up.
Jay,
That's a layup.
square up.
That's a layup.
Square up.
What?
Square
He
up.
took-
What do you mean square up?
He ain't
Square
square.
up.
He ain't squaring up. He's playing Fortnite, bro.
I don't know.
Square up. Take a guess.
Like,
Uh-huh.
oh, 1 second, guys.
What is that?
He brought a square.
Square. Camilla. Square up. Square up.
Okay. Okay. She knows. Okay.
Okay. Especially from Brooklyn.
Right,
Alright.
Darrell. Darrell. Square up. Square up.
Well, she not gonna
Square
know.
Do you know what that means? Can you just please show me? I want to see what
Next,
your
next.
square up looks
Square up. Square up.
Right?
Square.
Okay. He drew a square. Nice.
Square up right now.
Hey, what's up, Emma?
I don't know.
We're
Square
reacting to this
go
new
square
trend
up.
on TikTok, telling kids to square up to see if they know it or not.
Square up.
Gabby. Square up.
Okay, she drew a square. They don't know what square
Square
up
up.
means.
Square up. What does that mean? Square up. What does that mean?
I'm doing good too. I'm doing
Square
good.
up. Like this?
Robert, square up.
Square up.
Okay, she knows how to square up.
Kyle, square up for me. How you square up?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Square up.
So I'm going to try that trend with the boys where you tell them that somebody's mum's coming with their kids to batter you.
Okay.
I don't want to see their reaction.
Square up.
Luca, wait, can you just come here a wee minute? Come here, quick.
Okay. Is she asking a little toddler?
Wait, I talk, please. So,
Oh,
you
so-
know how
okay.
that girl
Little kid.
that mum was arguing with the other day?
What is going on, bro?
She's giving him her explanation or something? Like, just tell him to square up, bro.
Here were two boys to fight me.
No, she's telling them to fight. Then they know how to square up now.
You know what? What you gonna do?
She's teaching them how to square up. That's not the
No,
point of the
that's not
trend.
the point of the suburban, of course.
Square
The
up.
suburban kids.
Suburban kids, they don't know
Square up.
anything.
Suburban kids.
Square.
Come over here. Come stand right here.
What you mean?
Square up.
Now they're throwing gang signs instead.
No, they're drawing
Y'all
a
square up right now.
They're
They're throwing gang signs, guys.
It's
No.
a square.
Square.
That's a rectangle.
It's a rectangle. Aren't rectangles squares?
All right.
Yeah.
He has a point.
What'd you say?
These are squares, so we gotta fight.
Okay. Okay.
What'd
See,
you
see,
say?
the boys know. The
So
boys
We
know.
gotta fight.
Oh yeah,
because
he
You
fighting.
keep saying square and boxing.
Yeah, he
means
ain't
there's
fighting no
squares,
one
so
with
we
that
can fight.
coconut ass head. No.
Interesting.
Do you remember? Yeah, we remember from like last week's stream or something like that. We were doing the IQ test stuff.
I don't know what this is.
You don't know? Okay.
His coconut ass head, bro. Okay, so the dad knows. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we
There you
go.
go.
Here we go.
Like, don't mess with me.
Abusive.
period.
Oh my god. What?
Okay, she got the attitude
We got a
too.
little diva in the chat.
Okay.
Get off the ground. Square up.
She a little diva, but she don't know how to square up.
Show me how to square up. You don't know how to square up? Do it. Do it real quick. Do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, well, well.
She came in swinging.
Of course, they all grow up to learn how to square up, guys.
Gotta defend yourself.
Show what you got, Samara. Square up.
Well, well, well.
Square up.
This is an iPad kid grown up, bro. This is an iPad kid grown up. There's no way he knows how to square
Oh,
up.
he's wearing up.
Oh, they're bopping you.
Oh,
They're gonna bop you.
oh, he quick with it.
Square up. Square up. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Okay, bam, bam. Okay.
Show me how to square up. Show me again.
You got that Popeye squaring up, bro.
All right, Kason. I'm gonna need you to square up. Do you know what that means? Yeah. Square up.
He looks like he knows.
What? Scoop back.
Oh, he's
square
squaring up. Oh shit. Okay.
Amelia, what do you think?
I don't know if that was squaring up. I mean, he's trying to be intimidating, but I don't know if that's squaring up.
I'm not gonna lie, he might get knocked out. He keep doing that. Someone's gonna swing first.
That's a cross up, okay? That's a cross up.
All right, Dad. I need you to square up. Show these kids.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my
He
god.
knows. He knows how to square up.
All right,
He threw a little weapon
Square
in there
up.
You mean to make a square?
Zayden, square up. Square up.
Why do they all? At least they know the shape. You know.
Hey Siri, what's square up?
See
That is smart kid.
that's the new gen right there.
That-
You just ask ChatGPT or Siri, bro. That's genius.
He's a
Square up.
genius.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Somebody say, oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, whoa.
Whoa,
Whoa.
whoa. How is that allowed?
How does he know how to use a gun already?
Square up. Like, how do you fight?
How do you fight? What?
No.
Oh, you can't tell him the answer.
That yeah, she just
Miles,
oh my
square
god.
up.
She went straight for the sister.
Hey, at least she knows how to fight, you know, that's good. What the heck?
Cam, square up.
Okay, okay.
You know what that means?
If I tell you square up, what you think you're supposed to do?
Well, let's square. Then you better go up.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my
Bro, I
god.
think he's in anime.
He plays too many video games.
Square up.
We need more diversity. It's a lot of I don't want to say it, but like there's a lot of melanin. Melanin. Yeah, melanin.
Yeah,
There's too
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
We need
Too many melons.
Fight. Square up. Square.
What?
You said melon.
No,
You said
no,
melon.
no, we did not say
You said
melon.
melon.
We said melanin.
Oh. The
We
same
need.
shit.
I want to see some like some Asians or white kids, you know, and then you ask them to square up if they know how to square up or not.
I
you
actually
know?
want to see if an Asian kid knows how to square up, okay? Because
Because-
Asian people don't do that shit.
Yeah,
They're fucking passive as hell.
Oh, right here, right here.
Oh.
We got a little Mexican. Oh, he's Asian.
Square up, mama.
Oh, he knows.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
A ghetto ass kid.
Yeah.
Square up. What does that mean?
That kid gonna grow up to be a boxer.
Yeah, that's an iPad kid right there.
Yeah. Well, he said he don't wanna, but he knows what it means then.
Yeah, oh, that's true. That's true. Good context clues. Look, we got a
He said square
nerdy
up.
kid. Let's see if he knows. Another
Square
iPad
up.
kid.
New
Square
meme
up,
unlocked.
Does she know?
square
Oh, that's luxury. That's luxury life that they have right
Yeah.
there, though.
Ain't got to fend for himself.
Oh, we got some. We got no melanin.
Oh.
Square up.
Oh,
okay.
They go for the wide hook.
Well. No, I'm kidding. School shooter. No.
Okay.
We got a school shooter in the making.
Oh shit.
Video. Come here, stand in front of
Oh,
the
he
camera.
got a mohawk. He definitely knows how.
Square up.
Oh yeah.
What does that mean?
No.
Square up.
I don't know what it means.
What do you think it means? Square up.
Oh my god.
At least he won't grow up to be a school
Oh
shooter.
my god.
Ava, show me how you square up. Come on.
What's up,
Okay.
a jiggy?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she knows.
Okay.
She was LARPing.
Ball knowledge. Ball knowledge.
Okay. She was LARPing, bro.
Great ball knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Baseball. He's an athletic
What
kid.
does
He
it
gotta
mean to
know what
square up?
square up means.
He like squaring on people.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he
okay.
knows. He knows. Aura.
We're gonna fight.
What is
If you're that old and you don't know how to square up, come on, bro, you're cooked. I feel like we gotta ask like older kids, like teenage kids,
Yeah.
and it's more surprising. If you if you ask it like a toddler, there's no way they know.
Exactly.
What?
Lammy?
What?
Square up.
What's that mean?
Square up.
What's that mean?
Backer, square up.
What's that mean?
Square up.
What's that mean?
I mean,
That
he kind of
means-
did it.
That means they need to go outside more. They actually need to go outside more.
So we ain't got no Asian kids squaring up or what?
I mean, the other kid did know. He was like super young, so we got one Asian kid that knew, a bunch of black and white kids that do and don't know. So it's a mixed thing, really. So hard to tell. So there's poverty everywhere, guys. Not kidding.
Oh, Palm Beach Pete.
Okay, Palm Beach Pete goes viral. Who is Palm Beach Pete and why is he going so viral?
You're not Jeffrey Epstein? I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete.
Here's all the evidence we have to confirm that
Why
Palm
does he
Beach
look like
Pete is
Epstein?
actually Jeffrey Epstein. Starting off with the first and most obvious piece of evidence that
I mean, there is similarities. You can't lie.
both of them
That's a
look
lot.
identical to each other. Here's a side-by-side picture of the both of them, and you literally cannot tell either of them apart. Next, the both of them literally have the same exact teeth. So as you can see right here, this is Jeffrey Epstein's
Oh, so people have teeth now. Okay.
bottom row of
Uh-huh,
teeth.
uh-huh.
And then if we go ahead and look at Palm Beach Pete's bottom
Oh,
row
that's
of
6
teeth,
of them too.
literally
Oh, wow.
identical to Jeffrey Epstein's.
Okay.
Next, in a recent interview, it was actually revealed that Jeffrey Epstein and Palm Beach Pete actually lived in the same areas
wow,
at
they
the
live in the same
exact same
area.
time. So
Wow.
when Jeffrey Epstein was living in New York, so was, and you literally cannot tell piece of evidence that both of them, either of them, have the
Where's
same
that
exact.
teeth? Okay. Let's see. Let's break this down.
Okay.
We got one that goes up.
Yeah.
Two of these that are almost even, but this
Right.
one's a little higher. Okay. This one's definitely it goes back a bit.
Okay.
Pushed back and high.
Uh-huh.
And then this one goes forward a bit.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Why is it similar, guys?
I see it. I see it.
I gotta see it.
Teeth. So as you can see right here, this is Jeffrey Epstein's bottom row of teeth. And then if we go ahead and look at
So he
Palm
got
Beach-
retainers within the 6 months that he was gone?
Oh my god, it's actually the same. Wait.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Pete's bottom row of teeth, literally identical to Jeffrey Epstein's. Next,
What
in
if
a
it's a
recent
clone?
interview, it was actually revealed that Jeffrey Epstein and Palm Beach Pete actually lived in the same areas at the exact same time. So
What if they're just like brothers? Like what if they came from like the same dad or something, you know?
Yeah.
They're like twins, but they got separated.
Mhm.
Good morning,
You
everybody.
think that he's a
Palm
clone?
Beach,
Yeah, he might be the clone.
Sunny Florida, not a cloud in the sky. I'm off to play some tennis. I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete. I want to thank all my followers. This thing has gone crazy viral. Over 100,000 plus followers in less than 2 days. Have a great day. Enjoy life. Hey, Mark Zuckerberg.
This is what happens when you eat too many kids,
It's
guys.
Palm
Oh my
Beach
god.
Pete. I just want to set the record straight that I went to Instagram to let people know that I'm nothing to do with Jeff Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete, and just wanted to spread positive vibes.
So he
I
got
don't understand
banned
why you deplatformed me
for looking
I had
like
a lot of
for looking
followers,
like
and I was just trying
Epstein.
to
That's
do
crazy.
His name
good
is
stuff.
not Jeff Epstein.
And I hear you're moving to Florida. Maybe we could hang out. All the best.
Oh, he got fake teeth too. Oh my god, this might be him.
Oh, retain.
Oh, this might be him. This might be him, guys.
No.
Hey everybody, where's Palm Beach Pete now? He's at Suche Beachy in North Beach in Miami Beach, and I had a delicious meal with old friends, and we had the best night.
you're not Jeffrey Epstein?
This is Palm Beach Pete, man.
Epstein wants his fame back. Epstein's coming back, bro. He's back, guys. He's trying to get his fame again. Oh my god, he's already on a podcast.
I know I kind of look like the guy.
Oh my god, he's already on a
I
podcast.
could be the guy, but I'm not the
man.
guy.
No, he's not the guy.
I don't know. I was at my girlfriend's house and I left my phone in a room for about 4 hours. Finally came back to my phone and it is blown up. Peter, call me. Peter, call me. You're blowing up the internet. I didn't think it was a big deal. And then a day or two later, it really blew up. All my friends are calling me. People I haven't heard since.
Oh my.
Yeah, honestly, if he was Epstein though, he wouldn't even come out.
Exactly.
Like Epstein would just go into hiding or some shit again, you know? And then no one would ever call it out again.
Exactly.
But then this guy's actually coming out, and then now he's like trying to get attention and everything. So maybe he's not. Maybe he's not.
You think this is part of the grand scheme? It might be part of his grand scheme.
Nah, if he was Epstein, Epstein would rather be low key and like actually go into hiding again, you know? Whereas this guy is just like he's trying to be known and he's trying to play off the wave of looking like Epstein, you know?
Yeah. Damn, he's just farming right now.
He's a clip farmer, bro. He's a clip farmer. He's trying to take advantage of the situation, bro.
Mhm.
But hey, good on him. Take advantage of what you can, bro. Even if it comes to looking like Jeffrey Epstein. All right. Next topic, guys. Next topic.
Next topic. President Trump.
Presidente Trumpero. Okay, we're gonna go into Alan Richardson situation.
Ooh.
Let me just go ahead and
Just got worse. Oh boy.
Ritchson.
Okay.
New body cam footage of the Alan Ritchson street.
Hey.
New body cam footage of the Alan Ritchson street fight just dropped, and it paints a very different picture. The quadruple amputee cornhole champion was just arrested for.
Hold on. We're gonna start it over here.
His brand new Philip DeFranco show. You daily dive into the news. I hope you're having a good Tuesday, but let's start with this. The Star Reacher got into an actual street fight with his neighbor in a Nashville suburb. There's even video of it, and the neighbor
Beating his
admitted
ass.
that he
He's
started
actually
it. It's
beating
Alan
him.
Ritchson, the guy who
He's
plays Jack
actually
Reacher on the
beating him.
Netflix show. He just starred in War Machine, though I will say he'll always be Thad Castle to me. Remember Blue Mountain
Thad
State?
Castle's
Oh man, we're getting
fire.
old.
And he's the Ninja Turtle, the red one, Raphael.
He lives
For the
in
live
Brentwood,
action or
Tennessee,
some
an
voice acting?
upscale
The
neighborhood
one
south
with,
of Nashville. And he's
the
back in the
baddie
States
Megan
after
Fox?
filming back-to-back movies in Australia and New Zealand. And according to a neighbor named Ronnie Taylor, this all actually started on Saturday when he said that he saw Ritchson speeding through the neighborhood on a motorcycle and causing a disturbance. Taylor apparently flipped
What
him
a
off.
disturbance.
Ritchson returns the
Riding a
gesture and
motorcycle.
day one. But then on Sunday,
flipped
Taylor
him
says that he
off?
spotted Ritchson on a
he got
motorcycle
his ass
again. And this
beat for
time,
flipping
there were
off.
two individuals there believed to be his young sons, also on motorbikes. And Taylor says that he told Ritchson, "Can you fucking stop this, please?" With then things going sideways. Now, here's
So
the
he's
thing.
riding
There
a
are
motorcycle in his neighborhood with his kids, and a guy flips him off. Okay.
Okay.
2 videos. One video that was put out by TMZ shows Ritchson
God.
laying
Oh my
Kawasaki
God.
on the
Oh my
ground
God.
and
Oh my
shows the
God.
actor
Teach him
appearing
a
to
lesson,
hit Taylor
bro.
multiple times while they're on
Teach
the
him a
grass in the
lesson.
front lawn. And you see 2 others
Teach
on
him to keep
motorbikes.
his
Those are
finger
believed
down.
to be Ritchson's sons. They're just watching from the street.
Bro,
and so in
he just
addition to
scratched up
going,
his
oh
whole
wow,
bike,
this is really happening, you're left wondering, how did this start? And so that then brings us to the other video that shows Taylor stepping in front of Ritchson's motorcycle in the middle of a residential street. Right, Taylor caused Ritchson to crash, and so you have
Okay.
Ritchson saying from the ground. And the video continues from there, but
You should have
here's
just ran
also
him over, bro. You should have just ran him over at that point.
a very big thing.
Should've pulled
Taylor
clavicular.
himself admitted to TMZ that he started the physical confrontation. He said,
I did push him because he was coming towards me on his
Oh
bike.
my God, look at his face. Oh, GG's,
boy.
bro.
Oh, he just got fucked.
GG's. He even knows he's
Oh.
screwed. He even just admitted on camera that he has started it.
He did it again for a second time. I pushed him a second time. And I think the second time he got off his bike and it kicked the crap out of me.
with TMZ also
Hey,
reporting
you
that
know
Taylor
what? Deserved.
dared Allen to hit him while Ritchson was still on the ground after the crash, and that Ritchson tried to leave the scene before Taylor shoved him. So just to recap, the neighbor stepped in front of a moving motorcycle, caused a crash, admitted that he pushed Ritchson twice, dared him to fight, and then he went to TMZ about it. You know, ultimately, we're going to see how this plays out.
So
You
he
had
just
the
he has
Brentwood
admitted
Police
to his
Captain
crime.
Steve
Nice.
Pepin confirming to USA Today that officers responded
Very, very smart human beings we have here, don't we?
to the area just before 2 p.m. on Sunday after several witnesses
At least
called
he was honest.
911. And he said that we are aware of the incident, we are investigating, and no arrest has been made.
What
The
is there to
investigation
investigate?
At least he didn't press no charges.
expected
That's a
to
good
continue for the next few days. And as far as Ritchson, he stayed completely silent for the most part. Well, Taylor gave multiple interviews to TMZ and the videos were spreading everywhere. He was quiet. But then Tuesday morning, he just posted an image to social media with no caption. It was a quote reading, "Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake."
Okay.
Never interrupt your enemy when he's making a mistake.
I mean, he don't got to, bro. That guy just is exposing himself. He's admit to everything.
That is true. That is true.
So he posts that. He doesn't add any context, really didn't address the situation directly. But
Okay.
it's kind of obvious. You see that he's posting this right after his neighbor gave multiple public statements that included admitting that he shoved Ritchson first and dared him to fight. It kind of makes the implication pretty hard to miss. And as most legal experts will tell you, when you're involved in a potential legal matter, speaking publicly, it just creates risks, including self-incrimination. So whether you think Ritchson was right
he
here,
got paid
or
off to do
handled
that? Maybe. He probably got
I
paid off
mean-
by Ritchson to do that shit.
Did he start it on purpose because he wanted an article?
Or he got paid off.
well or poorly, the aftermath, right?
Say.
The strategy there, it's pretty clear. Let the other guy keep talking. So while we wait to see what happens there, I gotta pass the question off to you. What are your thoughts here? Is Ritchson in the wrong here? Is Taylor in the wrong here? Both. I'd love to know your thoughts, especially because online, people are all over the place. I mean, some even saw what they think is a MAGA hat behind Taylor in his interview, and they were like, okay, I don't need to know anything.
That does look like a Make America Great Again hat.
Oh,
Else.
man.
Yeah, let me know what you think. And then it's actually not the only wild story that people are picking apart online right now. Because another thing we got to break down is that a quadruple.
All right, let me go find some clips because what is going on with it? What did this
After
guy say?
TMZ made that front yard brawl go viral.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hours
Oh
after
my God.
TMZ
Look at
He's
the
already
sons. They're
down.
just watching like, this is a good show, bro.
He made that
Live
front yard
reacher right
brawl
here.
go viral. Reacher star Alan Ritchson is seemingly
He probably got the hard like the hard knuckle gloves on too. Like, if you ride a bike, you know like that. There's hard knuckle gloves, bro. That shit probably went straight to the dome.
breaking
Damn.
his silence. Posting this Napoleon quote to his grid: "Never
Bro, just
interrupt your
aura
enemy
farming.
when he is making a mistake."
I can't wait to see what unfolds.
Alan's post appears to be a reference to the neighbor he's fighting in the clip, Ronnie Taylor, who seemingly ran to TMZ to get his side of the story out first.
He rode past once, twice, and on the second time I walked out in front of him and I said, "You've got to stop. Someone's going to get hurt." And it escalated.
He's literally teaching his kids how to fucking ride a motorcycle. Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. And he was clearly able to stop in front of you and not crash into anyone. You know,
Exactly.
like he's clearly capable.
Quite quickly from there.
The video shows the actor
And then the other guy still escalates, you know, and then pushes him.
Yeah.
So then, come on, bro.
punching
How much
Ronnie
more evidence do you
multiple
need?
times in their shared Nashville
Hey, you know what?
neighborhood.
He's teaching his kid how to self-defense, you know?
It kicked the crap out of me. And you can see he hit me in the back of my head. I went to the ground and covered myself.
Ronnie claiming to TMZ, Allen went after him when he asked the star to stop speeding and driving loudly with his motorbike on the street. Then on Tuesday, Allen's own body cam footage of the incident surfaced.
You threatened my safety, bro. Are you kidding me? I should knock you the out of here. Go ahead, knock me out.
No one's been arrested.
Oh, he already fucked up. He said, "Go ahead, knock me out." That's
he get permission.
He gave
But police
permission.
are investigating.
Oh.
A source telling TMZ Ronnie allegedly made the first move, pushing Alan off his bike twice before the 43-year-old actor retaliated.
I did push him because he was coming towards me on his bike.
Oh, I
don't
did push
wish
him.
the guy any malice or ill will, but
Wait, what does that hat say, guys? What does that hat say? That does look like "Make" right there. Make America great again. Guys, I think that is a MAGA hat.
Oh man,
I think it might be, guys.
Making MAGA looking bad. Oh.
Get out of your mind. What? Stay down.
Oh.
Stay down.
Yeah, I mean, if you're dick riding any other grown ass man as a grown ass man, yeah, you clearly have something wrong in your head.
Oh man.
My God. I want to see this full confrontation. Yeah, we gotta see the full thing. Okay, gets up.
Okay.
He's going back on his bike. He's grabbing his helmet.
Grab his stuff. Okay. Other guy grabbing his stuff too.
Nah, please don't escalate further, bro. Please don't escalate further. Oh my God, he doesn't know to ride a bike. Oh my God, he doesn't know to ride a bike. Oh my God, he doesn't know to ride a bike.
Oh my God, and he's
okay,
teaching his kids.
This does look bad on him, okay? Because he doesn't know how to clearly pick up a bike correctly.
But his kids flip him off too.
Did he?
Yeah. Did the kid flip him off? Oh, never mind. He didn't.
Nah, he's pulling a Fong Win, bro. He's pulling a Fong Win. This guy has a bike too, bro. Why is he mad?
Yeah. Why is he complaining now, bro? He just beat your ass, bro. Walk away.
You know, the guy does have a nice house, though. I can't lie.
Wait, those kids is riding that shit like it's normal, bro. They know it's safe for them.
Let's watch his body cam.
Okay. Well, oh my God.
Are you kidding me, bro? Look.
Bro, it's always that one neighbor,
Stand in
man.
front of a again, dude. What? You threatened my safety, bro. Are you kidding me? I should not be fine right now.
Wait, it looked like this guy did this. Or Alan hit him first. Low key.
Are you kidding me, bro?
See, it looked like he just pushed him first.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows?
Who pushed who
Stand in
here?
front of a again. What? You threatened my safety, bro. Are you kidding me? I should not be fine right now. Go ahead. Go now. I'm called the BPD. I've called them already because you've been driving around this neighborhood like a lunatic. Looting. There's kids running around here. Go ahead.
Guys, being calm is always the best answer. Oh my God, this guy's cortisol spiking.
Fine, dude. Call the police. No.
Pushes him again. Oh my God, here we go.
Oh,
This is where he gets brutal. This is where he gets brutal, guys.
Stay down.
Stay down, bro. Just stay down, man.
Stupid.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that was crazy.
He deserved the beating? Yeah, of course he deserved the beating. He's the one who provoked him in the first place. Like, who gets in front of a bike that's like coming at you 20 miles an hour, bro? Like, stupid.
Yeah, he re-engaged the aggression too. So,
Wall Street.
Nah,
But
they're
nope,
both
we are headed-
dumb. They're both dumb though. Sometimes you just gotta not hit him, you know, because he
Yeah.
did say, "Get back down." That's kind of doing too
Yeah,
much,
he
bro.
escalated. It's not self. It's not
Triple
self-defense no more.
amputee
They're both wrong.
cornhole champion was just
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Next topic we're gonna go into is Tommy G's America Best stock
to our
traders.
nation's capital of Washington, D.C. In this episode, we look into people that claim to be public servants, but behind the scenes are using their position to make mountains of money in trades that many would say involve privileged or insider information. Now, to investigate this, we went through hundreds of documents and spoke to experts ranging from U.S. senators to citizen journalists who have dedicated themselves to tracking how our politicians trade. Folks, today we will be highlighting some of our nation's worst offenders. We will look into politicians that are...
If you look into like Nancy Pelosi more, it's actually her husband that does most of the trading. She just gets like the
connection,
all the attention for it because she's a senator, you know. But it's her husband that's actually very, very good at trading, and he has like a really good track record, not just because of her.
Are outperforming hedge funds, buying oil and defense stocks just before U.S. intervention in a foreign country, and even someone who tried to profit massively off betting against the very U.S. economy and people they claim to serve. And today you'll learn exactly what enables this un-American behavior, and then you'll join me as I march into these political offices to publicly hand out awards that our dear civil servants have earned. Let's get to it, but first a quick word
He
from the
made
sponsor of
plaques and
today's
shit. That's
episode.
crazy.
Before we start investigating our favorite public servants in action, first let me tell you about the sponsor of today.
Hedge fund in the country.
Okay.
Tell us what to do.
Welcome to my
Somebody. I'm on
who is this?
office.
Are you much of a decorator? You're straight.
A
What is your
senator?
position on introducing a stock trading ban for politicians?
Arizona senator.
on all those bills. There should be absolutely no individual stock trading. Think about it this way. If you were actually on Wall Street and you actually had inside information and you told somebody else, that actually would be illegal. Because that's insider trading, right?
I saw actually a really powerful
Technically, this is why Trump is trying to ban that shit, but who knows if it's gonna get passed.
reason from one of your colleagues why they should be doing stock
Get her
trading.
done, man.
Rick Scott, a public servant who's only worth about $500 million, said he doesn't want to be poor.
How many of you don't want to make money? Anybody want to be poor? I don't.
I thought,
I don't.
You know what? This man's got a point.
What happens with
At
some
least
of my
at least
colleagues
he's
is
real
they're just
though.
gonna
I
continue to
mean,
be richer and richer. And it,
how many people are willing to say that though? I mean, I don't want to be poor. What the
But that's
fuck?
the case. Like, don't do the job.
But then he's like framing it kind of like selfishly, I guess.
I don't know about you guys, but I work 40, 50, 60 plus hours a week. I would hope that these senators and representatives doing the work of their country are putting in just as much as that.
Yeah.
And so it makes you wonder, how could you possibly put
Sure
in
they
full-time
are.
hours and you still have time to do multi-million-dollar stock trades? I mean, how much more obvious do they want to make it that they're cheating?
Honestly, this is boring, guys. We're moving on to the next subject. Whoever's editing this one, yeah, skip that.
Helen Keller.
Skip it.
A fraud. I've wondered about that for over a decade.
All right, we're going to Hassan.
That one's boring too.
Talking about a useless woman that died.
The
10
audacity
years
to be on
ago,
your
bro.
laptop tweeting.
Talking about a useless woman that died 10 years ago, bro. I'm not going into that.
Hassan's getting canceled for helping Cuba.
Hassan getting canceled.
The audacity to be on your laptop tweeting for a five-star
Normal
hotel
thing.
powered by Generous. The audacity to be on your laptop tweeting for a five-star hotel powered by Generous while the local hospital goes dark. You are truly, genuinely a psychopath. Wow. This guy is one of the biggest, most troubled, most schizophrenic, vulgar demons I have ever encountered in my life, and he has the audacity to claim that he's a humanitarian and a liberal.
Oh my God.
Shame on this piece of
He just
shame
calling
on
you
you.
out, Hassan.
Wow.
Unbelievable. I wasn't even in Cuba when I tweeted this, for the record. But it doesn't matter. It's all misinformation. Twitter is broken because of the trip discourse is insane. Yeah, to believe always insane. Tendency. I hate this, but like I do have a tendency to bring out the worst in people. Like ultras hate it. It's very weird, very strange.
So you're good at rage
ultras
baiting.
get mad, liberals get mad, right wingers get mad. It's like a lightning rod for some of the most like
Lightning
deeply
rod?
Lightning rod. You know a lot about lightning rods, Hassan.
Especially Kaya.
well people. It's very, very frustrating. It's very strange. But in any case, one of the things that I'm going to say is that I think a lot of people just simply don't do things, right? So when they see someone doing things, it triggers something in their minds where they go,
Right.
well, I'm not doing anything. And that makes me feel somewhat, like maybe a little
Where you going
immoral
with
that I'm not
this?
doing anything. So I have
Okay.
to find a way to disparage people who are trying to do their best.
Okay,
right?
that's a bad correlation because people are just hating on you because of the shit you've been doing, you know. So
Exactly.
it's not really just because of this, just because you went to Cuba, but you did go
and
to
I
Cuba.
think that's a lot of like the anger and resentment, even from like a totally non-ideological standpoint, comes from precisely that. Because like there are a lot of liberals who obviously want to fancy themselves, want to see themselves as like kind-hearted humanitarian people. So when they see like someone actually engaging in that act, someone that they don't like, they don't go, you know what? I'll hand it to them. These guys are doing this thing. It's fine. I don't really normally like this person, but it's fine. They go, let me find a reason as to why this is cynical, right? This has got to be cynical. I think that's part of it. There's this like insecurity that's triggered in people that make them behave in this like very strange way. I don't understand it at all. I can't like.
I mean, it's like asking people to have common sense, bro. It's just impossible. It's literally impossible. People are just so retarded and deluded in their own world, and they think their world point of views are so right, you know.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like. Some people just don't deserve a voice. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, you know. Like some people just don't.
Never been that way at all. It's
like giving a fucking psycho a fucking platform, you know. Like, why are we giving fucking retards platforms? First off,
see someone.
They need to stop making it so easy to sign up. Actually,
yes.
Who I oppose.
Make it hard
when
to
I
vote
see
too.
someone who's like maybe not the best person do something that like is surprisingly on in line with my worldview. I don't immediately go, this guy, I'm gonna find a way to like disparage it or whatever. I'll openly say that I like it, right? I'll straight up say like, oh no, this is a good thing, or like I'll even recognize my own personal jealousy when someone gets to do something that I wanted to do, even if I don't agree with their work.
There's nothing wrong with being jealous too, you know. It's like a human trait, you know. Honestly, you know, like
jealousy is a sin.
Yeah, most people would like dog on you for like thinking like, oh, don't be jealous, don't do that. But jealousy is good sometimes, you know. Like it really can push you to like try to achieve something much bigger than yourself, you know. So if I'm jealous of someone who has like a fucking is making multi-billions of dollars a year, then I'm jealous of that dude, you know. But at least I'm gonna strive towards that, you know. It's like that inner jealousy can actually push you, you know.
Yep.
Even if I think
or like if you see like a muscular dude, same thing, you know. It's like
cynical,
I'm jealous of his
one of the examples I give you is like
physique.
Jackson.
So I'm gonna
Hinkle,
strive
right?
towards
Not
that.
the biggest fan of him, but I think it was beast mode.
Like it's just how you frame your mindset. Jealousy can be a good thing too, you know. Most people just deem jealousy as a negative thing, where it doesn't have to be.
Got to speak in Sanaa in front of tens of thousands of Yemeni people, right? Like that's objectively a cool thing that he did, right? Like that's something that I wish I could do. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, fuck him, like he's doing, this guy's.
He has a good point.
So that is a strange, fascinating phenomenon that I've seen. It's odd, and it's really funny because like a lot of people.
People are legit retards, okay?
That I went on the strip with also for the first time recognizing because they've like heard me speak about it in the past.
It's like once you really understand common sense isn't that common, then you start to realize why people move the way they move.
How my haters are like mentally unwell, but they straight up were like, yeah, actually this is like.
I mean, it's not just your haters either. It's like half of your audience probably is unwell too.
Unbearable, you know what I mean? This is like genuinely unbearable. This is like your haters are insane at like trying to disparage every little thing that happens. But my point is, look, I didn't even know what the was going on. It's actually this fascinating thing where like I don't have access to Twitter all the time when I'm out there. So I had no idea what this was, what things were looking like in the United States of America and how this was being covered in America until I got internet and I was like, oh my God, it's unbelievable. People are just straight up lying about like, people are so angry. The Cubans are so angry on the ground.
I mean, everybody's just trying to get views. That's what they do on Twitter. That's what they do all over the internet, you know?
Fake news.
Yeah, it's fake news, bro.
Real Cubans hate these people.
Fake
it's like,
news.
That's not true at all. You mean the actual world? Yeah, it was mind-boggling. I have not ever seen anything like it. They'd be like, protests are mounting outside of these hotels. They're banging on the doors. Like, that's not true. Like, literally not true. Like, not even.
I mean, that's the internet, bro. They're gonna try to do whatever they can to get the highest engagement, the highest view count, you know. So then, of course, they're gonna say some crazy ass, bizarre ass shit. You know, literally clickbait. You know, it's a clickbait comment. You know, and that's why clickbait is even a known thing. It's because people do this shit. Okay.
Remotely close to reality. It was such a strange phenomena to experience, right? It was such a strange thing to experience. Like what I perceived on the ground and what I saw in real life was entirely the opposite.
But then again, the only reason his response to this matter even is a thing is because those tweets went viral. So technically, it's a win-win, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Seeing on their timelines.
And they're targeted towards him too. So.
States of America and elsewhere. They didn't have much internet for the last 2 days, and I couldn't check the insane narrative spin on this website. What a nightmare. How do people live like this? They just sit around and justify the U.S. government torment against smaller countries to feel powerful, the weakest minded insects. And I will go through some of the top line like insanity. March literally posted this, and he was like, the first couple of responses were really positive, and then immediately was like a sea of negative psychopathic takes. You're the common ground, MAGA liberals and ice real shills, insane quote page. Yeah. No, it's pretty crazy. Like if you look at the background, at the background of these people,
oh my God. Average annual salary in Cuba. This is annual. That's a year, okay?
That's
it's
insane.
$156. Hassan's wearing $13,000 glasses.
He 10x their fucking salary, bro.
It's basically every part of the American political spectrum, except for like, I guess, I don't
just
know.
Mugs them. He just mugs them.
It feels like it was just like every part of the American political spectrum, with the
Capitalism,
exception
guys.
of like, you know, socialists and communists. Like it's shocking. And you know, many normal liberals, I think, are just not tuned into this.
Yeah, Hassan should just go there with fucking cheap ass Walmart glasses, huh?
Yeah.
Or should he just go with the one that fucking fits him the best, that
Exactly.
he likes, bro? Let a man fucking live.
Nah, but you have to think about it. These are the people that the people who are attacking him. These are the people that he fucking molded them into. Okay, he's the one that's promoting these type of fucking narrative. So now they're holding him accountable for going against that narrative.
Normal human beings that you would have a conversation around this sort of thing with are going to be like, what are you talking about? Like, you're kind of becoming a litmus test, not rightfully you exist. Yeah, I don't think I should be this person, but it's very strange that people behave like this. It's a very strange phenomenon that I think it's a part of like the American existence, I think. Like it's just reactionary. There's a right-wing attitude around the world on stuff like this, but like it's
normal extremist POVs. It's not even right-wing, left-wing. Fucking conservatives, liberals, whatever. You know, it's just extremists will always go to the extreme.
Exactly.
Definitely. I
This is
truly
what
believe that people have the
communism look like, guys.
capacity. People have the capacity to see through this. I think like people are kind-hearted individuals. It is very funny that like there is this assessment of like you know, how much everything I was wearing.
Oh my God!
$690 shirt. He just mocked 6 of them. 6 guys.
He came with a almost $690 shirt. And their average income is only $150 a year. Oh my God!
He mocks the whole family.
Oh my God! Wow, Hassan, you should have gave them your shirt, bro.
Hey, W Hassan,
They don't
bro.
realize
Mug
that
him
one,
off.
people send me free shit all the time. 2, people gift me all the time as well.
Okay,
right?
so now he's trying to cope and say someone gave him that fucking shirt. Let's be honest, Hassan.
Yeah, you bought that
You
shit.
fucking bought that shit, bro.
You know,
like,
the more
not
I
that-
watch Hassan, the more I think like he's more right winger than left wing.
Why is he coping about people gave him this $600 shirt though, dude? Why is he trying to bring this shit up?
No,
Like
people did.
they gifted him
They
this.
did. They
It
give
even
him some
matters.
so he can buy it with it.
Even if I like go out and purchase it on my own, who gives a fuck what I'm wearing? You're an idiot. Like what? You think that the price of this button-up shirt is the reason why the Cubans are suffering? Like what argument is this, right? Yeah, he's like, look at this too.
They
I
are
mean, this
suffering
is
because you're supposed to
March's.
give that 600 to them, you know, because we're all about sharing here, socialism.
Oh my God, $450 hat. What is going on, bro?
Bro, just
March is
wearing around
incredibly
$2,000
expensive
worth of
hat, right? I mean,
clothing,
it's like
bro.
this person is memeing, I think, but I don't think this hat is actually that expensive. But regardless, right? You're an idiot for trying to justify it to them. I'm not trying to justify it. I didn't even bring that stuff up at all. But there is obviously like areas where there's a tremendous amount of misinformation, and you have to clarify it, right? You have like
What is being misunderstood? That you're wearing fucking $100 to $1,000 clothes, and you're going around flexing on the Cubans.
If you want to mock them, just say you want to mock them, bro. Why are you making
causing the
excuses?
black out of this one a lot.
Why are you defending yourself? Just say,
Yeah,
double
it's-
down so you're mocking them, bro.
Facts.
You're fucking
Crazy.
rich, bro.
It's
Act like you're rich.
Crazy. Like one of the things that I found fascinating is this. It ties back into the argument, right? It ties back into like part of what I wanted to explain to people is like the complex nature, the complex bureaucratic nature of these sanctions that America has placed upon Cuban society, like Cuban commerce, and how restrictive it is, right? And it's very interesting that like American restrictions that make it illegal for American citizens to do normal in Cuba, they sound so silly. They sound so insane that you would think. Like when you hear it at first, it's kind of like Israel in that regard, where you're like, that sounds ridiculous. There's no way that that's a real restriction. Shut up. Like the thing that people were complaining about, like the 5-star hotel, right? I found it really strange that they clipped me talking about it, and it's objectively the truth, right? That is objectively the truth. I just said literally what the American government's restrictions are, and people were just like, "Ah, sure, buddy," and they ran with it because it's so odd.
No, I think that kind of blew up because it was just bizarre, you know? Like, it's like, whoa, that's an actual thing. And then everybody's like questioning it too, you know?
It's like, but it's just like, you're never going to go to Cuba. So for you, it doesn't matter. The State Department and the the Treasury Department specifically makes it illegal for American citizens to stay at whatever accommodations they want to stay in. With
Now,
the
do I agree with what America is doing? Hell no. I think that's actually retarded.
exception of like 4 hotel.
But at the same time, they don't want to fund the communist country though. That's the thing.
I know, but like you have the right to do whatever you want. It's like saying going to China and then you can't spend no money and nowhere in China. You know, it's like,
that's a good
bro,
point,
it's your fucking money. You work hard for it, bro. You can just stay and do whatever the fuck you want when you're in a different country.
Live fucking life.
As long as you're not breaking any actual laws, like you're hurting anyone or anything. You know.
Yeah.
Talking point that the hotel you stayed at was on a ban list. Yeah, I know. A YouTuber used that clip to say you were lying, but when they looked up the actual law, they said you were telling the truth, but you were obfuscating some facts. No, I wasn't. What a lot of people I think don't understand is that this Progressive International, Code Pink, like this entire flotilla convoy of aid by air and by water was put together, obviously with allowances from the Cuban government and also with allowances from the American government, because you can't do a massive 600-person humanitarian aid mission without getting the go-ahead from the Cuban government and without getting the go-ahead from the American government. Like I have the paperwork right here. I have the OFAC restrictions paperwork that I had to sign right in my hands, okay? I signed a piece of documentation in order to, as an American citizen, I had to get a travel affidavit, a general specific licenses travel affidavit. Wait, the U.S. approved that aid mission? Yeah, of course. Of course the United States approved that aid mission. The United States Treasury Department has to approve anyone that's going to Cuba. A lot of people don't realize this, especially if you're doing any sort of aid, any sort of humanitarian aid. There are levels to the cruelty that America.
I mean, I am in support of Hassan going and do this shit, you know? And yes, he did flex on them like a motherfucker, and he just mogs the fuck out of them. But damn, bro, it's just funny. It's funny to talk about. But he went to go help. At the end of the day, it's about your actions. And what did he do? He went to go help. You can't hate on the guy.
America is willing to subject the Cubans to. The reality is that the number one telltale sign for international human rights organizations is the restriction of humanitarian aid. So the American government, at least for now, has not restricted humanitarian aid. But humanitarian aid alone is not going to be able to make up for the lack of imports and lack of exports anyway. And we can't send barrels of oil regardless. So like we can't actually address the number one problem that Cubans are facing. But yeah, every single
it's
part
kind of like the Mr. Beast situation where like he wants to help people, but then he gets more hate for it.
This trip was directly sanctioned by the U.S. Treasury.
And Mr. Beast even said it too. Like, you help people, you don't get hate. But you do something that don't help people and flex all you want, they're going to love you.
Yeah. Humans are just intrinsically retarded.
A lot of people don't understand that. And except for this guy, who ironically enough,
but then again, Peter Thiel also has that thing where he's like, stop donating to charities and stuff because he thinks like you can actually do a lot better with your money by like building businesses and helping people in that way rather than like continuously funding like homelessness and stuff, you know? Like that's actually true. It's like the more you donate, the more like they become like dependent on that resource, you know? Whereas like they never really truly become independent and learn to think and do and work on their own, you know? So technically,
it's a necessary evil to keep them back up on their feet, you know?
It's like if you're helping a kid, then it makes sense, you know, because then they can't really like help themselves yet, you know, or they don't have the capacity to because they're still young and dumb. But if you're talking about like helping and aiding a lot of like older people, like they're
cooked already.
Yeah, they're basically already cooked, and it's like you're feeding into them. It's like
just GG go next.
It's like the homeless situation in California, really. It's like they're funding it more, and year over year they're funding it more and more and more. But then like you just see more and more homeless, you know? It's like they're funding for homeless to go up at that rate, you know, because people like they see the free money, you know, see the free resources, and they never want to actually go and work and actually, you know, progress society and be utility.
Why should I work when I'm getting free stuff for just living in the streets?
Accidentally showed the truth. Hey, by the way, Assange just broke U.S. law. Oh, and he could face $250,000 fine, up to 10 years in prison once he gets back to the States. Hey, FBI, get on it. 30,000.
250
likes. The U.S. Department of State maintains a Cuba prohibited accommodations list, which bans American travelers from staying at or paying for over 400 government-owned hotels.
You know, thinking about it though, his closet is probably worth more than $250 if you think about it, because each item of clothing was around like $1,000. So then if you have like around 250 shirts, I mean that's his wardrobe, guys.
Houses and resorts. I said, yeah, the U.S. law is stupid. I didn't break it, but this post is the only one that ironically acknowledges.
He just sells his whole closet and he pay off the fine.
The comical U.S. restrictions on what U.S. citizens are allowed to do in Cuba. The 5-star hotel is only one of the few hotels the U.S. government allows Americans to legally stay in. And it's crazy because like, why the should the American government regulate what American citizens want to do?
That is true. I believe
in another country, but that exists. Isn't that nuts? That's insane. It's the truth. I was first going to suggest you stay at a Casa Particular, but if you are there with a group, it would only make sense. Yeah, there's 600 people. The island is experiencing a total blackout. It's virtually impossible for 600 people to be coordinated in 600 different houses or like however many different houses. There's not that many Casa Particulars anyway. Casa Particular is basically like an Airbnb system for regular Cubans to be able to open up their homes to American citizens that are coming in. Some of them are allowed. It's in the list of housing that you can stay at, and it's awesome. It's dope. When I go back to Cuba, I will absolutely do that because I'm not,
Maybe there's something more with the government, that underlying truth that we don't understand yet, so that I'm not going to disregard like this ban, and the restriction, but damn, it does seem kind of unfortunate, like for the people who do want to go explore and stay at these hotels and just.
I'm not going to be going with like a massive humanitarian vision. I didn't choose where we're staying. But if you're there with the whole group, it don't make sense. The hotel's the same place. I went through this whole thought process within seconds. It's weird that people wrote articles about it. Also, the hotel wasn't that fancy. Yeah, it's not a very fancy hotel, but it doesn't matter. Cuba, it's a very poor country. It's been kept poor by the United States of America. And what's ironic about this restrictive process is that these are privately owned hotels. So when people are talking about like the electricity grid and what the hotels are doing, they have generators. Not only do they have generators, but they're literally taking up some of the necessary resources through private commerce. And it's ironic that unjust system is precisely what the Americans want to bring about to the island. So the people that are literally criticizing the claiming that the blockade doesn't exist don't know what the restrictions look like, number one. Number two, they're literally complaining that like these hotels are they have their own generators and they
at the end of the day, everybody's gonna criticize the government, but then no one's actually gonna take any fucking action, So at the end of the day, it's a net zero, guys.
Yeah, because they're
privately owned now these days.
Everybody would rather speak and talk about it rather than actually going out and changing these the way the rules work and the system works.
Exactly.
That is the
problem. We got people like Hassan to go do it for us. W Hassan.
That's what America wants.
Hassan ain't even going there to fucking change shit. He's going there to fucking give away fucking money and fucking food and whatever the fuck else. I don't know what he was giving away.
He's saying they will only allow oil into the island for companies like that, okay? For private...
Low-key, is that a tax write-off, Low-key? Like, if you're, like, helping them?
It is tax write-off.
Is that tax write-off? So maybe Hassan did it for a tax write-off. Oh, shit.
Hassan,
privately owned hotels like that. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. That's, like, what we're trying to address. Now they're spreading a lie that you guys were literally throwing food at Cubans. Have you seen this? Yes, I saw that, too. It's so cynical. Why does trip cost so much outrage? I'm stupid. It's even worse than China. I think it's because... It's partially because of the fact that like there is a State Department need here, because the goal here is obviously to bring awareness to the blockade. Right. And the American government spent 60 years saying it's not the blockade doesn't exist, while simultaneously enforcing it to use that weird invisibility of the blockade, the system of bureaucracy that's implemented to say it's actually the Cuban government's fault. It's actually communism's fault.
Well, actually, it's because Hassan's an easy scapegoat, and this whole like situation going on, it's like everybody wants to point a finger at someone, and Hassan has like low-key the biggest platform, one of the biggest platforms, right? And he talks about politics all the time. So then, you tie 2 and 2 together, you get one viral thing, which is the Cuban situation. You get another viral thing, which is like Hassan. You pair it together, you make crazy posts about these 2 topics, like combining together, and you get a crazy fucking view count, and they get paid off of this shit. So of course they're gonna try to like clickbait and optimize for the highest engaging thing possible, Not only that, but Hassan's doing this because he wants the tax write-off. So
kind of the point.
Everybody low-key wins at the end of the day.
Everybody will be addressing and this. And Hassan gets talked about now. His platform gets bigger from here.
Yeah, so low-key, you could do the math on this video. So then it's 116,000 people watching it. So there's like over like $1,000 he probably made on this one video. So,
bro, he just bought back his plane ticket.
At the end of the day, he's still winning.
We put together. Austin Ox is working on it right now. I basically landed in Cuba and spent every moment that I had. I didn't participate in a lot of the stuff and any of the stuff really that the Progressive International was doing. Which is why it's also like additionally funny. While they're on the one hand they're lying about like the events that took place. On the other hand, they keep saying I was a principal participant of these events that took place. I wasn't. I was actually hanging out. Didn't do anything with Progressive International, even though I love those guys and they did fantastic work out there, because I locked in with Belly of the Beast, the independent news outlet in Cuba.
Belly of the Beast.
One that I really leaned into. I mean, they're incredible. They do incredible work. Shouts out to Belly of the Beast. I will forever ride for them. Basically, I spent every moment just conducting interviews, talking to regular Cubans, talking to people that are doing incredible work and investigating like how this complex system of restrictions has actually harmed Cuban production every step of the way. That was my goal, because I had talked to a lot of people ahead of time of this trip. Some people who legitimately said things like, Hassan, you don't understand. It's actually the Cuban government is incredibly repressive. They're very bad. They're not responsive to the needs of the people. They're hoarding antibiotics. Like, I heard so much from people who were otherwise fine people at times, and they were just deluded. And it made me think there has to be a reason for why people are saying this stuff. Like, there has to be some truth to this. And it wasn't just Cubans that were saying it. There's a lot of Americans that are even remotely well read on the situation have read the State Department talking points for the most part. So I wanted to figure that out. I wanted to investigate that, and that's precisely what I did. It's decades of propaganda, and it's so silly. Like, you can kind of imagine how silly it is, especially if you go to Cuba. You very quickly understand that like almost everything that you learn about Cuba is just ridiculous, either a great exaggeration or just an outright lie. Anyway, I guess this is like one of the TikToks that was like in defense of what was going on
about people coming here to Cuba to deliver humanitarian aid are very interesting to me. One of the headlines of some of the commentary that I've seen is in terms of all of the people that came here and they stayed at a 4-star hotel while the rest of Cuba was in darkness. I want to remind you all that while it's not illegal for American citizens to come here to Cuba, it is absolutely illegal for us to stay in any of these hotels that you see on this screenshot. We cannot stay at all of these listed brand hotels. We cannot stay at a mom and pop hotel. We cannot stay at anywhere that is Cuban owned in Cuba, because that was instated by your United States government. And those who do stay with Cuban families, because the first time I came to Cuba in November, I stayed with a family. They actually have to take our passport numbers and register us because of our United States government. Again, it is not illegal for American citizens to travel to Cuba. However, just like the sanctions and the blockade, the United States government makes sure that we don't support the Cuban people. The second thing I saw was, all of these influencers spent all of this money when they just could have given it to the Cuban people. How? Do you know that because of the blockade and the sanctions, that United States citizens cannot send money?
Yes, it's crazy. People don't realize, like, all of that aid, we had to literally physically send it there. Okay, like, someone had to physically put that aid in the hands of Cubans. That's another crazy part of this, where people are like, oh, you don't understand. Like, why didn't they just send aid? It's like, you're an idiot. You think we didn't think about this? Not only was there like a cultural component to this humanitarian aid trip, because like there's so much orientalization that's going on here. Like, you're treating the regular Cuban citizens like they're animals. Disgusting. Like, the way you're talking about it, like, you think they don't experience joy. You think they don't care about art. You think they don't care about being treated like human beings. It's disgusting. There's so much like speaking over regular Cubans that are living in Cuba in this conversation that is mind-boggling. It's alarming. It's gross. And I cannot believe how much both liberals and right-wingers have engaged in this. Like, it's
Oh, so it's about the right-wingers and the left-wingers, whatever, right? But whenever Hassan goes there and he wants to make a tax write-off, all of a sudden he's a good guy, right? Yeah, right, buddy. We all see through the lies.
Crazy to me. One of the craziest pieces of misinformation was that kneecap guys like you sucked up all the energy and killed Cubans in a hospital. The reason why the Cuban hospital ran out of energy is not because the electricity grid is falling apart. I mean, that's part of it for sure, of course, but there's not enough gas on the island for their generators to work. That is our fault. America, we did that. What do you think is going to happen when we starve this island of necessary resources by stopping other countries from being able to freely trade with Cuba? It's illegal for America to implement this blockade. It's legal to trade with Cuba. It's legal to import Cuban goods. It's legal to export Cuban goods. It's unbelievable. Kneecap participated in one of the many daily festivals that happened during the day. That festival that they participated in had Cuban musicians that were also participating in it. It was free for all Cubans to attend. It was overwhelmingly Cubans that were there. It blows my mind that these people can be so cynical and so gross that they think that like regular everyday Cubans don't want to experience joy. It blows my mind. You just don't even want to think. Like, you literally can see it. You can see it in real time. You can see Cubans dancing, singing, having a good time. And you're like, oh, they must be brainwashed. Someone was claiming that they were being bribed with treats. I saw your reply to this guy too. Yeah, this is the liberal version of this, right? Cuban doctors told me they have to sew up patients mid-surgery when the generators run out of gas, but MAGA on here are too busy lying about that, lying about the people that went out to aid to turn it into a distractive spectacle. Pure MAGA propaganda. You are cattle if you fall for it. The audacity on your laptop tweeting for a 5-star hotel powered by generators while local hospitals are, you are truly, genuinely a psychopath.
Wow, Hassan, really, dude?
5-star hotel.
Bro, 5-star hotel, bro.
Tweeting
really, dude?
all that out is insane.
Wow. This guy is one of the biggest, most troubled, most schizophrenic, vulgar demons I have ever encountered in my life, and he has the audacity to claim that he's a humanitarian and a liberal.
But is he wrong though? Because technically you were coming in with $1,000 glasses, a $600 shirt. Okay, not only that, you're coming to help aid these people when technically you're probably just trying to get a tax write-off.
Exactly.
Okay, so this guy does have. Is he psychopathic, or is he really understanding much deeper than even the average person understands? And he's painting out Hassan exactly what he is, a fucking demon, bro.
Shame on this piece of shame on you. Unbelievable. I wasn't even in Cuba when I tweeted this, for the record. But it doesn't matter. It's all misinformation. I couldn't tweet this from Cuba because there was not only was there not electricity, but there was also no internet. Like, there was not enough internet. The infrastructure is crumbling because of what we have done. Shame on you.
Yeah,
if you
there's
have
no internet around there, but there's internet in the 5-star hotel, though.
don't. There was a couple like ultras that were also saying some dumb shit too, and I had some strong words for them too. But yeah,
There's literally evidence of clips out there with people on their phones, and not only that, they had their flashlights on and everything too. Like they were scrolling. Like clearly there was internet, bro.
Cannot believe it. I cannot. It's just it really. I saw the best in humanity.
And knowing Hassan, bro, he probably had like Starlink with him and all this shit, you know. So then he definitely was reading these tweets, and he was probably like.
Let me get my responses ready for next day when I stream.
He was getting ready for those responses. He's like writing down all his replies and shit already.
Oh, you a demon? Oh, you call me a demon? Oh, you're a demon. Okay.
Everyday, ordinary Cubans trying to make the most of their horrible circumstances. And then I come back and I see people on the sidelines trying to do their very best to continue justifying the asphyxiation that we have implemented on this island. The people died because you morons threw a giant party and sucked up all the electricity. These are Cubans, man. These are everyday Cubans having a great time on a free concert that was thrown together. And it wasn't just kneecap. It was like, Cuban artists that were also participating in it. I say you're an insanely indecent person. You really think hard about why you're being obviously moralized, that MAGA is on the timeline, vicious scumbags. I cannot believe that the average person is this indecent. I think this is cynicism born out of just like being on this website. I cannot believe that people could be like this. Was reading on Dropsite that when the power goes out, the doctors and pediatric hospitals have to hand pump the ventilators for babies. Dropsite got this reporting from Belly and the Beast. Yes, that's precisely the case. I talked to a doctor, like I said in the tweet that this dipshit was responding to. I talked to a doctor that told me in our interview, when the power goes out, when the generators fail, and they're mid-surgery, they just basically sew the patient back up, and they go, we'll try again later. Unbelievable, dude. Did you hang at the Malacon at night? People are dancing, making music all night long. It's beautiful. Yeah, I didn't. I went to just a couple different bars. The first night I went to a bar with the Kneecap Boys was awesome. I had a great time there. We just dumped a lot of cash.
Wow. So he went and just partied when everybody is dying and suffering,
blackouts, everything,
and dying without electricity, and he's over here partying using all that money to fucking party and drink liquor and fucking waste a bunch of money when people are literally in need. They literally need generators, they need electricity, they need water, they need supplies, they need literally anything they can take. And Hassan is out here
drinking alcohol.
He just said, I dumped a lot of cash.
Wow.
At the bar.
Of our ability on everyday
Shame on you, Hassan,
Cubans. But it was much better, in my opinion, to just like go to like regular bars and regular restaurants that were, operating in spite of the circumstances, because it was
he goes to a restaurant, he doesn't buy them any type of meal either. That's insane, Hassan.
It's crazy when you mention Eurosim, and then you have people argue deep in the comments how it's fake or not a real cure or whatever. There are a million cures, maybe so goddamn mad. Americans would rather die than admit a foreign enemy has any benefit. Exactly. Like they do not want to comprehend like real. They just, if it goes against their priors, they just go, no, that's not real. I don't believe it. I don't want to believe it. It's unbelievable. It's a lie. It's crazy. Never seen anything like it. Mart said, out of Cuba now, on the way home, and finally have access to the internet. I'm having a hard time putting into words the thoughts I have on my experience. The past couple days, the level of cruelty the oil blockade the U.S. imposed on day-to-day lives of everyday Cubans cannot be overstated. Everyday conveniences and essential services that we take for granted are completely non-existent. Entire systems that were already dilapidated by decades of sanctions and restrictions from participating globally start to break down exponentially and remove fuel from the equation. The innovation required to accomplish the most basic tasks is astounding. People existing at night in complete darkness of the black house, just trying their best.
They better sign the deal.
Normalized in spite of the lack of power.
Sign the deal.
Yet every Cuban person I met was extremely kind, patient, and welcoming. The resilience the people of the island have is extremely admirable and heartbreaking to witness. Cuba is a beautiful place with amazing people and insane potential. What the U.S. has done to that island is shameful and nothing short of inhumane. It's an experience that I think every American should have. It will change you. When Ben Rhodes told me,
that's what happens when you have a shitty leader. Okay, your people suffer. Yeah. So if they had a better leader and they could negotiate better deals and better terms, of course, Cuba will be in a way better state by now.
Exactly.
Cuba, that I was going to be very sad. He was somewhat right. I landed and I could not believe how beautiful this island was. I could not believe how beautiful the people were. That was my first reaction. I was like, wow, I'm not a big nature guy, but this is one of the coolest places I've ever been to in my life. And then it was an emotional roller coaster. It turned into deep sadness. You arrive in Havana and you start seeing the trash that can't be collected because there's not enough oil and gas. There's not enough oil to
collect up gas, my guy.
And then you're like, it's fucked up. It's fucked up what we've done. And you see the houses that are dilapidated.
You don't need
people
living
in that. It looks like, they were
honestly,
bombed.
they should just fucking light that shit on fire, bro. Who the fuck?
Or that too.
No doubt. The outside
don't get lit up on fire anyways
pretty,
at the end.
but the paint is chipping. Part of that is obviously the salt water that destroys the paint. It requires a tremendous amount of upkeep that this unfortunately poor island does not have. You get a little surprised too. The expectation is all the cars are going to be from the 50s. That's not the case. There's new vehicles in Cuba, and there's also still vehicles driving around. I mean, it's very limited in comparison to like what.
But then again, Cuba's a fucking island. How do you expect them to get a bunch of imports and stuff? It's very limited. There's not a lot of people who are gonna just straight up go to Cuba and expect Cuba to have a shit ton of resources for them. Versus like if you go to China where they have a shit ton of resources, of course it's gonna be like very advanced culture wise.
Exactly.
Whereas like Cuba, it's like fucking a shit show out there,
what the
dude. It's a
normal
fucking random ass
traffic would
island,
look
bro.
like on the island, from what I understand from people that have been there prior. There's a tremendous amount. I mean, there's a queue system that the government has implemented. There's obviously a lot of, not hoarding necessarily, but like stockpiling of the strategic reserves, so they can just like hopefully continue surviving to the best of their ability, right? And then after that sadness goes away, you get angry because you start thinking about.
You literally can't even get sad or angry because this is literally a terrestrial or geological problem, you know, that Cuba has to face. You know, if their government could set up something like to make Cubans more useful to the world and provide more utility to the world, you know, then of course their ports would go crazy, you know, and their economy would do tremendously well.
But too bad their fucking shit is ass.
But they ain't got nothing to fucking offer.
Why these are the conditions that regular Cubans are subjected to, and you realize like we did this, and we're still doing this, and so many Americans
cannot blame an American for
or the
that.
ones who at least
It's
know
poor
what's going on in
leadership.
Cuba defend it and repeat lies. It's unbelievable, dude. And then the anger never really goes away. But I guess that anger transfers to the way that
yeah, so you have all this anger and you still sit on a computer and not do shit to take action to actually reform the government. Rather, you just go there to donate to them and then have a fucking tax write-off and then complain about it on a computer and then print thousands of dollars instead of actually going to help these Cubans. Yeah, Hassan, you're a great guy too.
Great man.
Deeply disturbed pieces of shit and the way that they operate. And your anger basically turns into not just anger against the American government, but against the anger that you experience from people who justify this stuff. So unbelievably frustrating. How do you feel about the concessions that Cuba is willing to give back to the famous
we don't get angry at the Cuban
This is no
government,
longer
by the way.
a time for ideological
let's get
rigidity.
mad at
Not
the
only
American
that, but
government.
also the official Cuban government's position, even from the Castro days onward, was always offer financial restitution for the assets that were taken. It's just that America shut off their exports to the United States of America, rendered that impossible to do. If you knew about Cuban history, you would recognize what Cosio told Ryan Grimm in front of me. Ironically enough, I was there. I also interviewed Cosio. I will be releasing that after we do the show, the mini doc, which will have pieces of all the different interviews that I conducted, some more high impact moments that explain, hopefully, to people that did not know about like what is the reason for why Cuba is experiencing these shortages. It will prove to you without a shred of a doubt that this is America's doing. This is America's design. And it's unbelievable.
You cannot
Until you
keep
go there
blaming
and you talk
America
to
for
the
everything,
people-
bro. It's like you're blaming America, but you live in America, the greatest fucking like go to fucking Cuba and live there, then, bro. Why are you complaining about America? The reason you're able to even have a fucking career is because you're in America, bro. Let's just be fucking honest.
People who are directly involved in the distribution of pharmaceutical products, the people that are responsible for the creation of medicine, the people that are responsible for the logistics of delivering the medication. Until you see that with your own two eyes, you're like, there's maybe some of this has to be mismanagement by the government, right? And then you talk to these people and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, because no one wants to actually take action. Okay, that's like the whole thing. The whole premise of this is because no one wants to fucking do it. Okay, if there was people that wanted to do it, then yeah, but no one wants to fucking do it. Just like you don't want to go actually reform their government. You just want to go donate to have a tax write-off and then talk about it on your fucking podcast. No one actually wants to do anything, right? And then we sit here and fucking complain about the world for the rest of our lives. Is that it? Is that the answer, Hassan? Is that the answer you really looking for? Because it seems like that's what you're doing. If you were serious about this shit, you would actually go reform the whole government then, because you care so fucking deeply about it, right?
You're so angry, right? So go fix it.
Go fix it, bad guy. All right. Subscribe. LaGuardia, 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 slams and dunks. Slams and dunks. We're breaking it down. All right, let's see on X. Let's see if there anything new real quick, and then we'll move on to the next topics. DoorDash, Tony Sue.
It's like your competitors are afraid of you. Like I had a dinner in Stockholm with the guy that sold his company for like $8 billion to Tony. His name's Mickey. The company's called Volt or something like that. It was like DoorDash.
European.
And he told this crazy story I told on the episode with Tony. He still reports directly to Tony to this day. And we're like, he's like, I thought of myself as an entrepreneur my entire life. I thought there's no way in hell I'd ever work for anybody else. We had a term sheet right in front of me. We could raise a fresh $1 billion of capital to fight them. And I'm looking at it, thinking about this, and something involuntarily came out of my mouth that I never thought I would admit. And he's looking at it and he goes, I can't beat him.
Whoa. If you can't beat him,
He's
join
like,
him.
I can't beat him. So I either could like sell for life-changing money and then learn from him, or I could fight this ego and maybe light this $1 billion on fire. Yeah. And he did the difficult decision. It's like, I'm going to go and sell.
He's still going to get stock in the new company and be able to grow that.
Yeah.
Railway is
the way I think about Tony is just he's like, again, like not financial advice, but he just gives me, out of anybody I've ever spoken to, I think he's 41. He just gives me like young Jeff Bezos vibes. And you know, I even said this on the episode. It's like, you're not gonna like what I'm about to say, Tony, but I'm gonna say it anyways.
I don't think DoorDash is gonna win that. I think Uber is probably most likely gonna win that. So, we'll see. We'll see who wins in the end. HTI. Big bottlenecks. This is a crazy fucking way to put it.
Fly is gonna replace something from what He's getting replaced.
What's Claude? I get it. Because he doesn't know what Claude even is.
Yep.
I missed the joke for a second. I was like, what is he saying? What the fuck is this dog doing? Bro's in that shit.
He in it, bro.
Oh my god. Bro has become the food.
They're eating it.
Bro has become the food. They're literally eating it off of him. Oh my god. Oh, AI baddies. How can I run your entire e-commerce brand like a 500 per hour social media manager? I reverse engineer how top social media brands use AI to build million follower accounts. Here's the crazy part. The system produces 550 plus cinematic products ready. Okay, this whole thing was written by Claude, by the way. And let's see this ad.
Yeah.
Laney lately. I mean, they got a baddie on a podcast doing baddie poses with captions. Yeah. AI is gonna take over, guys.
Just in Japanese 20 billion porn industry suffer a huge shortage of male porn star, and reported that 70 male are currently filming with 10,000 females. I think they need more workers.
I mean, I guess.
They need more workers.
The whole Cash App thing. They clipped the Cash App thing. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I fucking laughed.
Yeah.
But the reason why I laugh because it's very true, bro. Like,
yeah, I know.
Bro, believe it or not, I don't have Venmo.
I know.
So when you think about it, he's like, I'm like, yo, he didn't say nothing fucking wrong, bro. He just the whole
what?
The whole Cash App thing. They clipped the Cash App thing, and I'm not gonna.
Yeah, shit.
Switch it to the desktop. Desktop.
Yo, what the fuck?
Ooh. Bro, I'm telling you, it's coming back so quick.
Yo. Desktop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. Man, you're looking wild.
Roy's going crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Easy.
I ain't know she was that thick, so I want to shot for real. Hold on, you seen that shit?
No! No, that boy flat! No, that boy flat! No, you not! No!
He just dunked on him.
No!
He just dunked on him, bro. Embarrassing. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Oh.
What?
That is not a hurricane.
My pink Lamborghini!
No clip on, bro.
This is actually pretty sick. So there's like a little QR code that you can scan, and there's like an app on your phone. It basically like, so for him, he slices it out to the right.
Yeah.
So if you scan this and input some like info, like based on where your miss is, it tells you which one of these configurations to put it in.
What?
In order to straighten it out.
Brother.
You want to do it?
What? Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you scan that. So look, this is the screen it's going to prompt you in. It says, find your fit, then you're right-handed, so you're going to click next.
Wow.
It's the coolest thing ever.
Wow, that's amazing.
So like for you, you
Aimbot
miss
now.
it like probably low and to the right, right?
Right.
So then it's going to click a recommended setting.
Oh, wow.
And
Oh
then
my
we're going to
God.
basically
Whoa.
take this off like new. Just
That is
came
pretty
out
crazy.
last year. It came out.
Wait, that is
Future Fit
Is
30.
it like he has like auto?
Damn, they got like fucking AI in this shit now too. That's crazy. Lil Pump.
And no drifting. The only
Lil Pump.
Here, women deserve less.
It's actually painful to watch.
Your statement here, women deserve less.
Yes.
What substantiates that conclusion?
Because women are incredibly entitled, rude,
Okay, okay,
narcissistic,
okay.
solipsistic,
Okay, so
have
let's-
huge egos.
Okay, so let's zero in on that one point. You said entitled. How did you come to that conclusion?
Well, I think.
Well.
What the fuck? Now people fucking sunbathing their booty holes and
Bro.
vaginas in the sun now.
What is Palm Beach Pete doing?
Yo, what is this? W interview. 18 million views with one AI video. Honestly, and morals aside, the creativity behind some of these is mental. Bet these accounts are printing like crazy. 38K, 17 million views. That's insane, bro. You can't even hate on it, bro. Honestly, she has a link. Oh, she has an OnlyFans, 2 AI OnlyFans, bro. They're probably
Wait, can you check
printing.
it out real quick? I actually want to know if it's good or not.
Yeah, we're on to the next topic, guys. You
Gotta
see, you see
know.
the OnlyFans CEO just died recently too, bro.
Yeah.
It's karma, bro.
Damn.
That's karma, bro. That's karma, bro. Toy car. Never want to mess with karma like that, bro. All right, let's see this Trump shit. I think we should react to this first.
Chairman Jason Smith, Congress scourge of illegal drug, and the family.
Yeah, next.
Right.
I talk about why we're here. You know, I don't. I talk about.
All right. Started.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Why we're here as a country all the time, and this is the number one question that I get.
Why?
Comments, DMs, all the time. How is it that the entire world sees how stupid we are?
Are we stupid?
And they're wondering, how did you elect this moron? And it's a very simple answer, and it has to be said again and again. Because he's white. Remember the outrage over Obama wearing a tan suit? Remember the outrage over a black man taking a knee?
Okay.
The audacity. Remember the outrage? They still talk about it.
This is coming from a white
But
man?
the white man in this white supremacist country can do no wrong.
Okay.
I reference the quote from LBJ all the time, and I paraphrase it for 2026 that this country, we went to the voting booth as a country, not me, because I don't drink from the toilet. And you voted for a white man that rapes women,
Allegations.
that is best friends with a child molester and defends child molesters,
Okay.
who is a
Didn't he- I
convicted
think he exposed
felon,
them?
who committed tax fraud, who cheats on all of his wives, one with a porn star,
Yeah, that's
who
normal when
asked
you're
for
rich.
the execution of black people, who questioned the birth of
Execution,
Barack
okay.
Obama,
Questionable.
who said they're eating the dogs and cats, who made fun of disabled people. And 77 million people looked at that and said, damn, I wish there was a better option. And they voted for the white man because they didn't want to vote for the black woman because they're racist.
I mean, she's not a better option either.
250 years.
At least we voted for a businessman.
250 years. 51% of our country are women. Anybody, answer me why we've never had a woman. We're the greatest country in the world. God created us all equal in his image, right? Then why is it that a woman can't be president?
Because there hasn't been a good one yet.
You voted
good
for
candidate
a
yet.
man who sat on his fat ass, crapping his diapers, wearing orange makeup while officers were beaten.
Takes a lot of beta carotene.
Howard Leibergood took his own life after January 6th. Jeffrey Smith took his own life after January 6th. Gunther Hashida, Kyle DeFreitig, an officer Sitnik died the next day.
Right.
And 77 million people
mentally ill
overlooked this because they wanted the white man.
Mentally ill
They
people.
chose him over Hillary Clinton. We had a little bump in the road with an old crusty white man, Joe Biden. This isn't complicated, friends. I don't know what answer you want to hear.
Get a better
It
candidate.
had nothing to do with the economy. What do you hear now, right? I voted for him because of prices. Eggs, gas.
Everybody's still
eggs.
complaining, but no one wants to step up
We
to the
came
plate.
out of a global pandemic where people.
How about you run for president, my guy? You sound like you have a lot of
from a deadly
ideologies
virus.
you want to put in.
And you bitched and moaned because prices were expensive. Well, no shit. Because the global economy came down because people were dying.
Okay.
And he said, oh, yeah, but stuff was expensive. Biden. And now that gas is going up, what do you hear? Well, it's for the best of America. Yeah, I'm willing to pay $25 a gallon because I'm a patriot. Because it was never about the price of goods. My friends, it's about white supremacy. That's it.
We had a
Donald
black
Trump
president,
could
so it's not white
eat
supremacy?
a baby on national TV, and his white trash base would still vote for him because he's white.
It's because they have a lot of money
And
and
I'm
backers.
sick and tired of this country refusing to have that damn conversation. I'm tired of it.
It's about
We're
money,
here
my friend.
because since 1619, white people have ignored all of the atrocities that we've committed. We have. We've shit on anybody that doesn't look like me, and it's disgusting. Because of white privilege, we sat by while black people were hung in trees and babies were torn out of women's uteruses. The Middle Passage, where over 1 million black people died.
He does have a good point.
When we put Asians in internment camps, we sit by while victims of school shootings. Doesn't affect me. I'm white.
Who
cares?
Then do something about it.
And 77 million people said, well, I just want immigrants here legally. Then tell me, why did you vote for a rapist white man? A convicted felon. Why? Why was that okay? But somehow the brown people coming from Mexico that do the jobs that Americans are too lazy to do, let the border, wide open border, the brown people. I mean, I can't be a racist because you are racist. You got people that bust their ass and work hard, build houses, and they do food service and own businesses. They're good people.
And we appreciate
They love
them.
this country more than MAGA does. And you convinced yourself that you're not racist because you said, oh, wow, I just want people here legally. They've never committed felonies. They've never done anything wrong. In fact, some of the people that Trump is deporting served this country in the military, and he's deporting them because they're fucking not white. Why do you think he wants to overturn the 14th Amendment? Because he only wants white people. Stephen Miller said what? I want 100 million white people only. Like Thanos, he's a Nazi.
White is right. No,
Andy Ogles posting videos of 9/11 when Zoran Mondavi is running. You have the Young Republican Party in Miami-Dade and New York in the last 3 months posting Nazi group chats with the N-word. You have the Grand Wizard in the White House taking down the slavery history at the president's house in
there's
Philadelphia.
a reason why it's called a White House. Only whites allows.
What do you think this is about?
Wait a minute.
Only white allowed.
It's about fear of a white minority. I sound like a broken record. I can't make you people give a shit about this.
Then
You
go
either
do
want to
it.
talk about it or you don't, but too many white people are sitting in your comfort right now. Oh, I can't talk about it because Uncle Bob.
Shit, I'd
Do
be
you not
comfortable
think
too
that
if I don't have any
people
danger, bro.
that have cut me off because of what I do here? Friends, family? I got family that they care more about something that only affects them. They don't care about these dead officers. They don't care about the school where 170 kids got blown up in Iran. They don't care about women dying of sepsis. They don't care about school shootings. They don't care about people in concentration camps. They only give a damn about themselves and about maintaining the white male patriarchy. I wish there was some magic 8-ball I can shake and show you. It's about whiteness.
And the 8-ball
That's
says no.
what white Christian nationalism is. They want the Erica Kirks. They want her to make eat bonbons, be barefoot, and make them babies. You want alpha males. Yeah, manly.
Yeah.
They want people like Dana White, who hits his wife. He's manly.
Yeah.
They want people like Joe Rogan, who's a dumbass and drinks from the toilet because he's manly. And all these right-leaning bros because they're manly. It's toxic masculinity.
You're
Why
toxic.
do you think that
You're
MAGA
hated.
men are so triggered by women that have piercings or blue hair or tattoos?
Mentally
or are
ill.
feminists? Because they don't buy into the bullshit of the male patriarchy. That's what MAGA men were attracted to with the racist podcaster. He wanted a straight white male America. That's exactly why they worship the racist podcaster. That's why they put him on Air Force 2 and had a Nazi-style rally and wanted to make a day after him and bridges after him because he wanted whiteness. He spoke about the white replacement theory. If a pilot's black, is he qualified? I don't know. How about Justice Jackson? Ooh, she must be an affirmative action hire. This dude is literally a high school dropout. But he stood for whiteness. Not Jesus, not God, whiteness. Look at how this country was founded, okay? Slavery, Jim Crow,
By a bunch of
segregation,
whites, duh.
lynchings, tearing fetuses out, using black babies as alligator bait, separating black families, murdering Native Americans, kicking them off their land, murdering them on Wounded Knee, imprisoning Asians for 3 years in internment camps in the 40s. The 3/5 clause. Literally, this country was founded to only benefit the white man.
That's the whole point. 'Cause they
And
were all
even in
white.
1860, black people weren't considered citizens. The Supreme Court said even after 100 years, even though black people were born here, you're not citizens because you're not white.
Yeah, but then you look at every other country before America started allowing people to have rights and minorities to have rights. Look at every other country, bro, that followed America's footsteps.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So the white man is actually the one that led that revolution. All right.
Exactly.
Not even until the 1960s, almost 200 years after this country was founded, were black people even allowed to fucking vote. Does
Now
that
they
sound
can.
like a great country?
Yeah,
No.
now
They
it
should
is.
actually take that shit away, actually.
But the problem is that white people
There
don't
you
want to
go.
have that conversation because it interferes with their white greatness. This country is built and has sustained and operated on the foundation that the white man can do no wrong, and that's why we're here.
That's why white is right.
Only that white, because majority of U.S. is just white.
That's
just
true.
a statistic. So it's more statistically, a white man is gonna gain power. You know,
Mhm.
it's just a numbers ratio. You know, it's like in China, like a Chinese guy is probably gonna be president.
Of course.
You know, it's just
You don't see a white guy
Yeah.
running China. It makes no sense. You don't see a white guy running
It is.
Africa.
This country was triggered by a black man in the White House instead of out in the fields picking their cotton. And I know for people who watch my videos, I said this before, it's true. that traditional family white values was going away, and it scared the hell out of them. They want the outside of the White House to look like the inside of the White House.
I mean, that's just American culture. It's like you don't want someone going into your fucking country and changing up the whole culture, you know?
Exactly.
It's like
the Muslim thing with Japan right now. Japanese people don't want Muslims to build cemetery for a reason, because it goes against Japan's freaking culture. They don't want to change.
And they went back to what they know, the plantation owner, the grand wizard white supremacist. That's a fact. And if you can't admit that, then I don't know what to tell you. But until we come to grips with that, nothing's going to change. Go listen to Eddie Glaude, professor, I think it was from Harvard or Princeton, forgive me. I'm going to have him on my podcast. Go listen to his clips on Nicole Wallace. He's right. We as a white culture are refusing to have the conversation that I'm having because you don't want to be uncomfortable. But people that don't look like me, they don't have that luxury.
It's honestly, this man's low-key racist towards his own race. It's like, what's wrong with having a white in power?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? You know, it's like everybody deserves a chance. You know, it's like this guy's just bringing down white people, you know? Like, for no reason.
Oh, the white man be making good-ass laws, bro. They did the businessman out here. Without them, people be scamming.
Literally, a bunch of white dudes came together and wrote the fucking Constitution, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, that's unheard of, bro.
Their heads up their asses to say, I don't do politics. Because right now, black police officers that are off duty in Minneapolis are being pulled over by ICE because they're not white enough. That's a fact. We have U.S. citizens being imprisoned and deported right now because they can't prove their citizenship, even though they're citizens.
Then why can't they prove
But
it?
it doesn't affect you, so you don't want to be political.
It should be in the system. If you're a citizen.
Until white people are willing to be uncomfortable, until you're willing to lose friends and family, then nothing's going to change.
Nothing's going to change with complaining, my guy.
Why do you want to be friends with somebody that is okay with the president raping women?
Allegations,
Because
bro.
that's not a difference of opinion. It's a difference in fucking values.
No, it's a difference in facts.
Why do you want to be
versus
friends
opinions?
with them? These officers, they're dead. Dead. Because of the white man that's in the White House right now.
No, it's because they're mentally ill.
And 77 million people overlooked dead officers because they didn't want to vote for the fucking black woman.
Well, the black women wanted to defund the police, though.
You
What do
can
mean?
be on the right side of history like I am, or you can be on the white side of history and sit in your silence until the country disintegrates.
Wait,
but
what's
it's
the
going to be
difference?
white people's silence and unwillingness to be uncomfortable.
Honestly, what's the difference, bro? No one's still taking action, bro. There's no difference.
Oh no, I was
Just
saying
'cause
like
you speak
what's the
about it
difference?
doesn't mean anything's gonna fucking change. Go fucking rewrite laws to make white people have less rights. Then, my guy, if you're so about it, fuck out of here, bro, retard.
Wait, no, what is the difference though?
Subscribe.
What is the difference between white and right? They're both the same.
I love all people.
Everybody deserves an equal chance.
We will fight, and we'll hold the U.S. by the throat through the Strait of Hormuz, and we'll continue to hammer them.
Come on, bro. You better get nuked, bro. Don't stay in your lane, my guy.
Look, guys, Professor Mohammed Morandi walked into a live Western News interview and completely flipped the script. A Times reporter sat down expecting a standard conversation about the Iran
They're all
conflict,
LARPing.
and instead got
US
challenged
and
on
Iran
every
saying
single
the same
question, called
thing
out to her
like that.
face, and visibly lost control of her own interview. So I'm going to play the full clip first, and then share my thoughts
You're
at the end.
threatening an American that has nuclear power. Quit fucking playing around, bro.
But before we get into that, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and let us know in the comments where you're watching from, your city, state, or country. So let's get into it.
Launched attacks on Israel last night, killing 2 in Tel Aviv. Those strikes were revenge for the death of one of Iran's most senior leaders, Ali Larijani. American, meanwhile, says it has bombed missile sites in Iran that threatened the Strait of Hormuz. The internet in Iran has been down for more than 3 weeks, so it's difficult to talk to opponents of the regime inside the country. But we can now speak to someone who is supportive. Professor Mohammed Morandi is a professor of English literature at the University of Tehran, and he joins us now from Iran. Good morning.
Okay.
Good morning.
Can you give us the sort of perspective on what it's like there at the moment? It's often difficult for us to speak to people inside Iran.
Well, it's difficult for you to speak to people inside Iran because you're helping the United States carpet bomb the country or regime people involved in the murder of people. So the internet is down because for international use, you can use Iranian websites in Iran and Iranian apps. But because the United States uses it to use cameras, the Israeli regime uses people's cameras to strike targets inside the country, they're forced to do that. And I use because it belongs to a studio in Iran. You asked me to be on your show, and I came on your show. So it's because of aggression and murder and death and destruction that your governments bring about that this is the situation.
I mean, the death of Ali Larijani has been hailed by America and by Israel as a significant turning point in this conflict. What has your response been to that?
Well, all you have to do is go and see what people are doing on the streets every night. There are millions of people on the streets every night in Tehran and tens of millions across the country. They rally in support of the armed forces, in support of the Constitution, in support of the leader, in support of the state. And in fact, your government, and this is something that Western media has hid from the public, obviously, because they're Epstein class controlled. But during a major rally in Tehran on Friday, where people were on the streets, they fired missiles at the people. And the woman was killed.
Who fired missiles at people on the streets of Tehran?
The U.S.-Israeli jets that fired missiles, they fired it at the demonstrators. You didn't even know this because your media outlets won't tell you. But they fired on people. And I tweeted this. I tweeted maybe 10 different tweets. People across the world have seen it. In the West, of course, it's because you have censorship there extensively more than the rest of the world. And you're heavily propagandized. You don't see this. But your regimes help the U.S. bomb demonstrators.
Ali Larijani was responsible for the deaths of many thousands of people inside Iran who wanted to protest legitimately against the regime. Tens of thousands of people have been killed in the last couple of months. Yep. America and Israel say it was right to target him because of those deaths.
Well, that's your regime propaganda, and of course you're pro-regime.
Well, no, I'm asking you. I'm asking you straightforward questions, and I'm asking you a question which relates to the deaths of tens of thousands of protesters.
Go, guys. Everybody's fighting.
Don't be cowardly. Let me answer. Those 3,117 people who were killed, it's your responsibility and the responsibility of your regimes, because you sent terrorists and gave them weapons to slaughter hundreds of police officers and countless people on the streets in order to create armed insurrection.
What proof do you have of that? What proof do you have of that?
The proof. Mossad, in a Persian statement, said that they have people on the ground. Pompeo, in a tweet, said that Mossad is on the ground. Pompeo, in an interview on, I think, Channel 13 or 15 in Israel, said the CIA is on the ground. More importantly, Channel 14 in Israel, which is close to Netanyahu, said that foreign intelligence agencies brought in the weapons to kill the hundreds of police officers.
Whether or not there are,
your media will not say this to the people.
Whether or not
the footage is there.
Whether or not there are agents on the...
First off, she's not even Arab people. She has a fucking accent, clearly. She's probably like fucking UK or like some British.
Ground. You have no proof of anybody being armed. And further, there is significant proof that the Iranian regime was responsible for the deaths not of 3,000 people, but of...
Honestly, if he was smart, he would have just put up a video and be like, yeah, look.
I filmed this shit.
Yeah. On God. Like, he would just put up, like, but then he's just spouting nonsense and he dyes his fucking hair black, bro. Fucking retard.
Tens of thousands of young people who were, in many cases, shot in the back, shot at close range. Some people were even killed inside hospitals where they had been seeking treatment. What do you say to that?
It's not propaganda.
Well, you're lying, of course, and you're producing propaganda. And I think increasingly Western media is just propaganda.
We generate
thousands of people. That's exactly what you and your regime have helped Israelis do in Gaza. And your drones were gathering intelligence during the whole period of the Gaza genocide.
This guy's
You're
PR
responsible
trained
for
for the
the
government. I ain't gonna
Holocaust.
lie.
You're partners in this Holocaust. So you need to deflect attention. You need to project on the Iranians what you actually do. But why is it if the Iranian regime, as you love to call it, and it makes you feel better, why is it that...
We're not even gonna skip this one, bro.
Next.
All right, we're done with the stream, guys. We're gonna be on some other time this week, probably tomorrow. You know, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, ring the notification bells. Check out our clips too. But yeah, check out our stream, everything.
Join
Links
the
down below.
Discord.
Join the Discord if you want to start making money. And that's it. We're out of here. We got more work to do. Peace out, my boys.